Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like you were becoming exhausted faster than you were becoming happy? Like no matter how much sleep you get, no matter how many times you promise yourself that tomorrow will be different, you still wake up tired, overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and disconnected from the version of yourself you desperately want to become. You tell yourself you're going to eat healthier, take care of your body, wake up earlier, stop procrastinating, be more disciplined, more confident, more feminine, more productive. But somehow, every morning feels exactly the same. And slowly, without even realizing it, your habits begin shaping a version of yourself you no longer recognize. Your energy starts disappearing. Your confidence feels weaker. Your body feels inflamed and tired. Your skin loses its glow. Your mind feels constantly overstimulated. And deep down, you start wondering, when did I stop feeling like myself? We live overstimulated lives. We wake up stressed, eat while distracted, rush through every morning, ignore our bodies, ignore rest, ignore nourishment, ignore peace. What if the difference between constantly feeling exhausted and finally feeling balanced wasn't motivation? What if it was your habit? Which means the way you start your mornings is quietly shaping the way you experience your life. The foods you eat, the thoughts you think, the way you speak to yourself, the way you treat your body, the habits you normalize, the habits in this video, backed by science. Maybe the reason some women feel emotionally grounded, energized, glowing, feminine, and mentally clear, while others constantly feel anxious, inflamed, exhausted, and disconnected from themselves. And maybe becoming the calm version of you, the healthy version of you, the glowing version of you, the emotionally balanced version of you, starts with changing what happens in your mornings. And before we dive deeper, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. The first anti-aging food is something many women already eat, but completely underestimate. Avocados. And honestly, this is one of the closest things nature has to a beauty food. Because while so many women spend hundreds of dollars chasing glowing skin through products, treatments, and expensive routines, they often overlook the fact that healthy skin begins inside the body first. What you eat eventually shows up in your skin, your energy, your hormones, your mood, and even the way you age. And avocados are incredibly powerful because they nourish the body on multiple levels at the same time. According to nutrition research, avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that help support skin health and overall wellness. Healthy fats are especially important because your skin barrier relies on them to stay hydrated, smooth, and elastic, which means sometimes dry skin isn't only about needing more skincare. Sometimes your body is asking for nourishment, because when the body lacks proper nutrients and healthy fats, it can begin showing signs of imbalance: dry skin, dullness, fatigue, brain fog, hormone instability, low energy cravings, inflammation. That's why avocados can feel so satisfying and grounding. They nourish instead of spike. They stabilize instead of crash. Imagine starting your morning with avocado toast in soft morning sunlight, smoothie bowls filled with nourishing ingredients, healthy meals that energize instead of drain you. Not because you're trying to become perfect, but because you're finally learning how to support yourself instead of constantly running on empty. The next food may be one of the most powerful antioxidant foods ever studied: blueberries. And honestly, these tiny berries do far more for the body than most people realize, because every single day your body is fighting invisible stress. Not just emotional stress, but physical stress too. Stress from poor sleep, processed foods, anxiety, environmental toxins, chronic inflammation, emotional burnout, overstimulation, lack of rest. And over time, all of that creates something called oxidative stress. According to health research, oxidative stress happens when unstable molecules called free radicals damage healthy cells faster than the body can repair them. This process has been linked to aging, inflammation, cognitive decline, skin damage, and lower energy levels. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which help protect cells from oxidative stress and inflammation. Research also suggests these compounds may support brain health, memory, and healthy aging, which is incredible when you think about how simple this food really is. Because something as small as adding blueberries into your daily routine can slowly support healthier skin, mental clarity, collagen protection, reduced inflammation, healthier aging, more stable energy. And honestly, blueberries fit beautifully into almost any routine. You can add them to Greek yogurt smoothies, oatmeal, chia, pudding, healthy snacks, protein bowls. Simple habits, but powerful over time. The next one is green tea. Not flashy, not trendy, not extreme, just intentional. And honestly, there's a reason green tea has been connected to wellness and longevity for centuries in many cultures around the world. Because sometimes healing starts with slowing down long enough to care for your body consistently. And that's something modern life makes incredibly difficult. Most people rush through everything. Rushed mornings, rushed meals, rushed thoughts, rushed lives. Even rest feels rushed now. But the body heals differently in calm environments. And green tea represents something many women are deeply missing: slowness, balance, intentional care. According to nutrition research, green tea is rich in antioxidants called catechins, particularly EGCG, which may help reduce inflammation, support skin health, protect cells from oxidative stress, and support metabolic health. Which means this isn't just a wellness trend. This is nourishment, because inflammation affects nearly everything: skin, aging, energy levels, hormone balance, mood, brain, function, fatigue, overall wellness. And many women today are silently living with chronic stress and inflammation every single day, feeling constantly tired, mentally overstimulated, emotionally drained, unable to fully relax, then wondering why they feel disconnected from themselves. And green tea also supports metabolism and cellular protection in ways that make it one of the most researched wellness beverages in the world. Simple, gentle, consistent. And honestly, consistency is what transforms people, not perfection. The women who glow long term are usually not women doing extreme things. They're women practicing small, healthy habits repeatedly over time. Women learning how to nourish themselves instead of constantly punishing themselves. And maybe becoming the calmer version of you, the healthier version of you, the softer version of you, starts with slowing down enough to care for yourself intentionally again. And the next food supports something many women struggle with silently: collagen loss. Because one of the first things many women notice as they get older isn't just aging itself, it's the feeling that their body no longer looks or feels as vibrant as it once did. The skin starts feeling drier, the glow fades, fine lines become more noticeable, energy feels lower, brain fog becomes more common, recovery feels slower. And honestly, many women blame themselves for this. But often, the body is simply lacking support. That's why salmon is one of the most powerful anti-aging foods you can consistently add into your life. Because your skin reflects what your body is experiencing internally. And salmon nourishes the body deeply. According to nutrition research, salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help support skin hydration, reduce inflammation, support brain health, and contribute to overall cellular function. Omega-3s are also associated with supporting skin elasticity and protecting the skin barrier. And salmon is especially powerful because it supports multiple areas at once: brain function, skin hydration, inflammation, regulation, hormone support, energy levels, cognitive health, which is incredibly important in today's overstimulated world. Because honestly, chronic stress affects the brain too. It affects focus, memory, mental clarity, mood, energy. Those feelings are more connected to lifestyle and nourishment than many people realize. And maybe that's why anti-aging is not really about trying to look younger forever. It's about helping the body function better for longer. And maybe becoming the energized version of you, the glowing version of you, the mentally clear version of you. Starts with choosing foods that support your body instead of draining it. And honestly, one tiny food most people ignore may be quietly protecting women from faster aging. Chia seeds. Small, simple, and incredibly powerful. Because one of the biggest things many women overlook when it comes to anti-aging is gut health. And honestly, gut health and skin health are far more connected than most people realize. Your gut affects inflammation, digestion, hormone balance, energy levels, immune health, mood, bloating, even the appearance of your skin, which explains why so many women can spend money on skincare while still struggling with dull skin inflammation, breakouts, bloating, fatigue, energy crashes. Because sometimes the issue isn't only external. Sometimes the body is struggling internally. According to health research, fiber plays an important role in supporting digestion, gut bacteria, blood sugar regulation, and overall metabolic health. Chia seeds are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids and absorb water extremely well, helping support hydration and fullness. Chia seeds are powerful because they help nourish gently and consistently, not through extremes, but through stability, which is something the body deeply needs, especially when it comes to blood sugar, because unstable blood sugar affects cravings, fatigue, inflammation, mood swings, energy, crashes hormonal balance. And honestly, so many women live on emotional spikes all day long. Sugar spikes, stress spikes, caffeine spikes, anxiety spikes, then wonder why they constantly feel exhausted afterward. But stable nourishment creates a different experience inside the body. More calmness, more steady energy, more balance, more clarity. And chia seeds fit beautifully into simple, nourishing routines. Chia pudding in the morning, smoothies. Overnight oats, yogurt bowls, healthy snacks. Small habits, but repeated daily. They become powerful. And maybe becoming the healthier version of you, the calmer version of you, the glowing version of you, starts with giving your body what it has been asking for all along. Support, consistency, hydration, balance, and nourishment. If you've made it this far, comment glowing naturally below, because you're already learning what most people ignore about healthy aging. And the next one is Greek yogurt. Honestly, one of the most powerful anti-aging habits for women may not be found in expensive beauty products at all. It may start in the gut, because a healthy gut often creates healthier skin, better mood, and more stable energy. And that's exactly why Greek yogurt deserves a place on this list. Because so many women today are struggling with symptoms that seem completely unrelated. The bloating, the fatigue, the inflammation, the cravings, the low energy, the skin issues, the mood swings. But often, those symptoms are connected more than they realize. According to health research, the gut microbiome plays an important role in digestion, immune function, inflammation regulation, mental health, and even skin health. Greek yogurt contains probiotics, beneficial bacteria that help support gut balance and digestive health. When the gut is struggling, the body often feels it everywhere because the gut communicates with the brain, hormones, immune system, and nervous system constantly. Greek yogurt supports the body in a way that feels grounding instead of draining. Because unlike sugary breakfasts that create quick energy crashes, Greek yogurt combines protein, probiotics, nourishment, blood sugar support, and protein matters deeply for healthy aging. According to nutrition research, protein helps support muscle maintenance, satiety, tissue repair, and collagen production, all of which become increasingly important as women age. And honestly, the next food may surprise you because it's often misunderstood. Eggs. For years, so many women were taught to fear foods that actually contain important nutrients the body needs to function well. And honestly, that fear has left many women undernourished, exhausted, and disconnected from their bodies without even realizing it. Because your body rebuilds itself from the nutrients you consistently give it. Every cell, every hormone, every strand of hair, every layer of skin. Your body is constantly repairing, rebuilding, and responding to how you nourish it. And eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods for supporting that process. According to nutrition research, eggs contain high-quality protein, biotin, choline, B vitamins, and important nutrients that support muscle maintenance, skin repair, brain health, hormones, hair, and nails. Protein is especially important because the body relies on amino acids to repair tissue and maintain healthy skin structure over time. Many women are not eating enough protein consistently, which can eventually affect energy levels, muscle tone, skin appearance, hair, health, nail strength, metabolism, recovery, overall vitality, that constant tired appearance, the brittle nails, the low energy, the feeling of looking drained. Sometimes the body is asking for nourishment more than restriction. Because anti-aging isn't about starving yourself into looking younger. It's about helping the body stay supported, resilient, and healthy long term. And protein becomes increasingly important as women age because muscle naturally declines over time without enough nourishment and movement, which matters more than many people realize. Because strength is part of healthy aging too, not just appearance. Energy matters. Mobility matters. Mental clarity matters. Hormonal balance matters. That's why eggs are such a powerful everyday food. Simple, affordable, nourishing, and incredibly versatile. You can include them in healthy breakfasts, avocado toast, protein bowls, salads, nourishing dinners, small consistent choices. But repeated over time, they become transformation. And honestly, the next anti-aging food may already be sitting in your pantry. Olive oil. Simple, timeless, and deeply connected to some of the healthiest and longest living cultures in the world. Because some cultures age differently not because they discovered a secret shortcut, but because their daily habits consistently support long-term health. And honestly, that changes the way you start thinking about wellness. Because anti-aging is rarely about one miracle product. It's usually about small daily habits repeated consistently for years. The foods you cook with, the stress you carry, the sleep you get, the way you nourish your body over time. And olive oil has remained one of the most researched staples connected to longevity and heart health, especially within the Mediterranean diet. According to health research, extra virgin olive oil contains healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidant compounds called polyphenols, which help support heart health and reduce inflammation in the body. The Mediterranean diet, rich in olive oil, vegetables, fish, and whole foods, has consistently been associated with healthy aging and longevity. And honestly, inflammation affects far more than most women realize. It affects skin quality, energy levels, brain health hormones, digestion, mood, aging, overall vitality, which explains why women living under constant stress often feel exhausted both physically and emotionally. Fresh vegetables, healthy meals shared slowly, olive oil poured over nourishing foods, cooking calmly instead of rushing through life emotionally depleted. That lifestyle feels different because it supports the nervous system too. And maybe that's part of the real anti-aging secret. Not constantly living in survival mode, because chronic stress ages people emotionally and physically. The rushing, the anxiety, the emotional burnout, the lack of rest, the overstimulation. Eventually, the body reflects it. But intentional habits create a different outcome over time. And olive oil is one of those quiet habits that supports the body consistently. You can use it in healthy salads, Mediterranean bowls, roasted vegetables, homemade dressings, nourishing meals. Simple choices, but powerful over time. There's one final food category directly connected to skin aging: leafy greens, simple foods like spinach, kale, arugula, romaine, mixed greens, the kinds of foods many people overlook because they aren't flashy or trendy. But honestly, these foods nourish the body in ways that become more powerful over time because your body wants to heal when you consistently support it. And that's something so many women need to hear. Your body is not working against you. It's constantly trying to protect you, repair you, and support you. Even after years of stress, exhaustion, poor sleep, emotional burnout, and unhealthy habits. The body is always responding to what you repeatedly give it. And leafy greens are rich in nutrients that support that healing process. According to nutrition research, leafy greens contain important vitamins and antioxidants like vitamins A, C, and K, which support skin health, collagen production, immune function, and overall cellular health. Many greens also contain compounds that help support the body's natural detoxification processes. Collagen support matters more than most women realize, because collagen is one of the proteins responsible for skin elasticity, firmness, healthy hair, strong nails, joint support, and factors like chronic stress, inflammation, smoking, poor sleep, and highly processed diets can contribute to collagen breakdown over time, which explains why emotional burnout often shows up physically too. The body reflects what it's carrying internally. And leafy greens help support the body through nourishment instead of stimulation, which feels very different because so many women today are constantly overstimulated. Too much sugar, too much caffeine, too much stress, too much rushing, too much emotional exhaustion. But healing often happens in slower, quieter habits, like making a spinach smoothie in the morning, preparing fresh vegetables intentionally, drinking green juices, choosing foods that energize instead of deplete you. Those small habits matter more than people think, because healthy aging is not about perfection. It's about consistency. And honestly, women who glow long term are usually women who consistently support their body instead of constantly neglecting it. Not perfectly, but intentionally. And maybe becoming the healthier version of you, the glowing version of you, the energized version of you, starts with learning how to nourish your body from the inside out instead of only trying to fix what you see externally. Because real wellness always begins internally first. The final food on this list proves that healthy aging doesn't have to feel restrictive to be effective. Dark chocolate. And no, wellness is not supposed to feel like punishment, because one of the biggest reasons so many women struggle to stay consistent with healthy habits is because they've been taught that health has to feel miserable. Extreme diets, constant restriction, fear around food, guilt after eating, trying to earn rest, trying to earn nourishment. But real wellness feels sustainable. Real wellness feels balanced. And honestly, balance is one of the biggest anti-aging habits of all, because stress affects the body too. Even the stress of constantly trying to be perfect. And that's why dark chocolate is such a beautiful reminder that healthy living can still feel comforting, enjoyable, and feminine. According to health research, dark chocolate, especially varieties higher in cocoa content, contains antioxidants called flavonoids, which may help support circulation, protect cells from oxidative stress, and support heart health. Some studies also suggest dark chocolate may positively affect mood through its impact on brain chemistry and stress response. And honestly, emotional wellness matters for aging too, because women are not machines. The body responds to stress, emotions, burnout, anxiety. Rest, joy, nourishment, peace. Which means anti-aging is not only physical, it's emotional. And maybe that's why women who truly glow often have something deeper than appearance. They have softness, calmness, balance, peace. Because wellness becomes sustainable when it stops feeling like self-punishment. And dark chocolate fits beautifully into that healthier relationship with food. Not binging emotionally, not restricting obsessively, but enjoying nourishing foods intentionally and in balance. And maybe becoming the emotionally balanced version of you, the glowing version of you, the healthier version of you. Also means learning how to stop living at war with yourself, because your body listens to the way you treat it. And women who age gracefully often create lifestyles that feel supportive instead of exhausting. Not perfect, just sustainable. Because sustainable habits are the ones that actually change your life long term. And honestly, the biggest anti-aging secret isn't perfection, it's consistency. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe for more women's wellness, healthy lifestyle, anti-aging, glow up, and self-care content designed to help you become the healthiest version of yourself. And before you leave, comment below which anti-aging food surprised you the most, or which one you want to start adding into your routine first. Also, make sure to watch the next wellness video on your screen right now, because it's going to help you continue your journey toward becoming healthier, calmer, more energized, and more connected to yourself again. And remember, one nourishing choice at a time, you become her.